What is going on YouTube? 0088 here, me and my fiance Carla, and today we're reacting to episode 6 of The Last of Us. And last time, Henry and Sam died in a really emotional, sad ending.
That was
Ripped
really
straight
sad.
off the game.
That
Good
was
episode.
Really, really sad.
We'll see what's going on here.
What's it called? Kin. Why does it look like it's not the apocalypse?
I know it looks like they just went to Starbucks to have a couple of drinks.
Just gonna go
Have
for
a
dinner.
breakfast and that. Ken is going to probably see his brother in this one. Isn't
So what do you need me for? I show the way.
It was such a
I
sad
wasn't telling you the
episode.
truth.
That was mad, that bit.
My blood is medicine.
That was so cute that she tried that out in there.
Mm.
You know, he's actually hard of hearing.
Yeah, I heard
And
that.
the whole cast learnt how to do sign language.
That's mad.
So that on set he didn't,
So you can understand.
yeah, he didn't feel left out, he didn't feel lonely. All of them, everyone on set learned how to do it.
That's mad. Boom, 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 boom.
Is there only 2 more episodes?
I think there's 9 or maybe 8. Yeah, 2 more, I guess. Jesus. It's a lot to cover in just
It is.
based on what I know from the game.
Oh. Horrible. 3
Yeah,
months.
they did it like the game in this, the start of this episode. Because the last one they showed you had them burying them. But in the game it just cuts to 3 months later, just like that. After
You don't even see them getting buried.
You later on find out what happened to them, but yeah, it just cuts.
What are they? Ferrets? Ferrets? Rabbits?
Ferrets, right?
And the gun.
I thought he had Joe's voice then.
Why did you shoot him?
The gun's all the way over there. He didn't hurt me, by the way.
Yeah, I got it. You made him soup?
Yeah, I did. It's cold out.
I'm looking for my brother. What did I just say?
Joe, come on, there's like 1,000.
Who's this little psycho?
Never mind, huh? You can tell us where we
I
are.
love
Got a
that.
map. Why you lost?
Must have missed.
So you haven't heard the name Tommy?
What about the fireflies? We get those in the summer. Not the bugs, the people. There are firefly people?
I really like this couple. It's like they're high, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
like they're...
They just don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
If your brother's west of the river, he's gone. You're not gonna scare us. Scared him?
I can't remember. Is this couple in the game?
No,
Seriously, but-
if they are in the game, they didn't show them that way.
Joel, are you okay? Joel?
Shut up.
Holy shit, are you dying?
Okay. Shut up, fine.
Alright,
It's weird.
so let's go and find Tommy, and all we have to do is cross the river of death.
Damn, it took them 3 months from that time to get here.
Come down from there, you're gonna break your neck.
Just a casual jump down. That's what the cut looked like.
Broken Calcanian.
Can I have some?
No.
What, just to warm up?
Where did you get that from? From people, maybe?
He probably picked it up on his little travels.
It's so gross. They draw my blood and put it through some of their fancy machines and make a cure. Then what? Like, what do we do?
Oh, we?
Where are you going? What do you do?
Ranch.
Cool. What kind?
Sheep. They're quiet. Do what they're told.
Yeah, okay. So, just you and a bunch of sheep. Romantic.
Sheep shagger.
And what about you? Where are you gonna go?
It's gonna be lonely.
It'll work, right? The vaccine. I tried with Sam. I rubbed some of my blood into his bite. I know, it was stupid, but
Oh, she actually thought it was gonna work. I thought she was just...
I thought it was just like a
Comfortable.
last ditch attempt.
Marlene, she's a lot of things, but she's no fool.
She actually thought that shit was gonna work.
I thought she was just clutching at straws. Like,
I think she was, like, it's probably a bit of like,
I'm gonna take
I hope it works, but it probably ain't gonna work, sort of thing.
But
yeah.
get some sleep.
Oh, poor Sam.
Dream of sheep ranches on the moon.
Oh well.
That was a cute little scene, actually. You need to see more stuff like that
Yeah, you do,
for us to feel
otherwise,
for the relationship.
otherwise the ending ain't gonna work.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe they're going to change the ending.
Can you imagine?
Still mumbling in your sleep.
That startled wake from his sleep is horrible, isn't it? You know that startled wake that he just had, where he's like,
Yes, I know all about
it's
that.
that wake is the horriblest way to be woken up.
Hate it.
Wow, this looks very industrial.
I recognise this part. It's very familiar.
Death.
Isn't this a season 2?
Oh, you
Second
think
game.
this? Oh yeah, I don't know what you're thinking of. The beginning of the second game.
Yeah.
No, it's not that. There's this bit we have to
I don't
cross it
remember playing
down.
this bit.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, now you say down.
And then like you have to use a lot of that plank mechanism. Ellie has to jump on the plank so you swim across it. There's a lot of swimming in this part, if I remember correctly.
Do you think they're going to do that now? I don't think they're going to do that
Nah,
now.
I'm probably
do
gonna
you?
skip it. Skip most of that part. I swear before this there was a whole bit where Ellie has to protect Joel or something. And
That's what that little scene was about.
maybe.
Where she's like, I went up to high ground and I did what you told me.
But no, it wasn't even snowy. It was like at some weird town.
I'm learning how to whistle.
You don't know how to whistle?
Does it sound like I know how to whistle?
I can't whistle like that either, can you?
I don't even know what people were doing when they whistle like that.
Do that.
I'm always so jealous of people that can do that.
You should teach me how to hunt. She's a girl. She can't handle it.
You can handle the shooting. Not so sure about the dressing.
What's the dressing?
The part where you take the guts out.
Oh yeah. Why do they call it dressing? It's like you should call it undressing.
I totally agree with her.
Yeah, so do I.
But you do dress for dinner, don't you? You know,
By
when
taking
like posh
guts
people
out.
say, like, let's dress for dinner. You're
Yeah.
dressing the food for dinner, basically.
But you're taking the guts out,
But
right?
you're
That's
making it look better, right? So you're
Yeah.
dressing it for dinner.
Yeah,
That was a
but
great
yes.
joke. Damn.
Is that made electricity?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I
Yeah,
forgot
I
she's
don't
like, she's not worldly, is she?
Mm.
If you made something up, I would have believed you. Do you remember him in Game of Thrones? He looked so young, didn't he, when he played Oberyn?
I can't tell if his natural look was how he looked in the first episode before the time skip, or this grey shit they've done now. And here we go. Wait, this looks like it could be Tommy's people.
We ain't looking for any trouble. We're just passing through. Drop the gun.
I know who she is.
You.
Let's talk this through.
How about you shut the fuck up?
Okay. Easy. There's no infected out here.
The hell there ain't.
No,
Is that, I think that's the real Joel there.
That's
between the real Joel.
The voice actor for Joel. I think
Well,
that's
smell it and
Troy
it will
Baker.
rip you up.
Looks like Troy Baker on the ice. Oh shit. Ellie's infected, isn't she?
But he might not be able to tell.
Like I said, we'll just move on.
Is he growling like that because she's infected? Or
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
that's creepy.
Fuck.
She got food on her.
Is that what it was?
What's her name?
Joel.
Oh well.
The proper chain of her, who she is.
Who is she?
Though I won't spoil it.
I kind of remember this bit.
This is basically where Last of Us 2 mostly is. Well, that was a lot easier than the game to get to that. But going through that dam was long in the game.
I guess they had to cut so much shit out, didn't
It's
they?
mostly gameplay they cut out.
Oh, I recognise
This is
this.
Jackson. Oh, they gave him a horse to ride? And her? Oh, I think it's because that woman knows who he is.
Have you ever ridden a horse before?
I think maybe once.
Tommy!
The fuck?
We didn't know he was going to be here.
I don't know, he's going to scream his name like that.
That made-
Tommy!
You were more upset that he busted your eardrums.
Yeah.
Not that Tommy looks funny or anything.
Oh, this is really cute. He looks like, what's his name? Adam Driver. Doesn't he?
Yeah, with long dark hair.
Adam Driver from Wish.
Oh, yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Doesn't he?
He does look like Adam
I'm gonna
Driver.
save you.
Oh, what a nice, cute little scene. This would never happen in the apocalypse. He's lucky to have found him.
Oh, Ellie looks sad there.
Of course she does. She's lost her buddy. Oh my god, look at them eating.
There's more if you need it.
Been a while since we've had a proper meal.
Actually, I don't think I've ever had a proper meal. This is amazing.
Ellie, let's mind our manners.
What?
Kids around here don't.
People are saying that that's Dina, apparently. Spoilers for Last of Us 2. Skip ahead. You know, spoilers if you don't know what's going on. But that girl is... You remember she has a lesbian girlfriend in
Yeah.
the second game?
Yeah.
And she gets pregnant.
Who, Ellie?
No, not Ellie. Her girlfriend is pregnant previously from a previous relationship.
Ah.
Dina, you must remember Dina. Anyway, I think that was a hint at people saying that's a hint at her.
Usually look or talk like.
We're grateful for your hospitality and all, but it'd be nice to have a moment here, maybe just for family.
She is family.
Well,
Is that his wife?
Maria is family, actually.
Oh shit! Congrats.
I don't know why they changed her. They changed everyone, I guess.
What does she look like in the game?
Congrats.
It's just a white blonde woman. He doesn't like Tommy either, so.
This place actually fucking works.
Sheep.
Hey, go check it.
Joel's got his sheet.
So are you like in charge?
No one person's in charge. I'm on the council, democratically elected, serving 300 people, including children. Everyone pitches in. We rotate patrols, food prep, repairs, hunting.
Oh my god, Rick would come here and
Greenhouses,
destroy this
livestock.
place, wouldn't he? Rick and
He'd
his
be
gang
like-
from The Walking Dead.
We're like, we can
This
just
place
take
is
this place.
special.
This place is special.
And
We
then
can
it'd be
take
gone
this
within a week.
place. You guys haven't seen what's out there.
You're weak.
You're weak. You don't know what's out there.
Collective owner.
So, communism.
Nah, it ain't like that.
It is that, literally. This is the commune. We're communists.
No way.
That's our newest one.
Joel's like, ha!
Months old. You want a pet her?
Communism.
Ah, what's your name?
Communism only works in small
Well, I'm
spaces
sure
anyway,
they'll have a
really.
shower, some new clothes. You can
Aw,
have an empty house across the street
cute.
from us.
In the game, it wasn't like this whole everybody's a leader sort of thing. I think she was basically the leader in the game. Tommy's wife. Tommy was kind of like the leader, but she did everything basically. You know, she was kind of the leader of the group in the game. So even the game was progressive.
Was she pregnant in the game?
I don't think so. No, why?
Just feel like she's going to be pregnant in this.
okay.
I don't know why.
You'll be fine.
All that trying to protect her, and then he gets his community. He's like, "You'll be fine. Leave me alone."
That's because his brother's owning it, more or less. Not owning it, but
Thanks for still giving a shit about it.
Aww, don't that make you feel sick? No, I'm joking.
Working
you
on
feel
racist
more warm and
laws.
fuzzy inside.
So how's Tess?
Sore
It's
subject.
fine. All right.
Good then. And the kid?
Oh, yeah. She's the daughter of some firefly muckety muck trying to find her family somewhere out here.
Goodness to your heart.
There's a payment.
Affected? Raiders? It's not exactly an easy trip.
It'll be easy for us.
Yeah, I can't go.
Oh, come on. What, because your wife won't let you?
Joel,
She the one who kept you off the radio?
Joel, I'm
Those
gonna...
things I did, Tommy, those things that you judge me for. I did those things to keep us alive.
We did those things. We murdered people. We just weren't any good at them.
If you knew the shit that I've been through, Tommy, trying to find you these last few months.
I'm gonna be a father.
Ooh.
He's a few months along now.
Have you got like pregnancy sense or something?
I think I do.
Even in fictional TV shows.
I think so.
The only thing is,
Was she pregnant in the
I
game?
can't remember. I don't know. I don't remember her being pregnant in the
I
game.
don't really remember the game in that
I
much
don't
detail.
remember that Marie was pregnant in the game. I don't remember for shit. Unless something happened to her, but I don't remember.
Oh. Props to me,
The
huh?
guy playing Tommy makes me remember that Pedro Pascal's supposed to be doing a more southern accent because he's proper
It
playing.
does come out sometimes.
It comes out a little bit, but I forgot that he was meant to be doing that until this guy showed up.
I just gotta be more careful.
Like he's proper doing a southern accent. This guy.
Feel like I'd be a good dad.
Guess we'll find out.
He's having another drink because he's thinking about Sarah, innit?
I guess
Sarah?
we'll find out.
Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
That's all you got?
What else am I supposed to say?
Just because life stopped for you doesn't mean it has to stop for me.
Go grab some supplies and be out of your hair in the morning.
Joel, I think you're being a little bit dramatic.
I don't understand what
All
happened.
that, all that, gotta find my brother, gotta find my brother, gotta find my brother. Found his brother and he's like, we'll take our supplies and leave. It's like, do you want to find
What
your
did he
brother
find
or
his brother
not?
for anyway? When he's supposed to use Tommy to take Ellie?
The fireflies. Yeah, but he won't go with him, will he?
He wanted Tommy to go with him.
Yeah, he won't go with him because his wife is pregnant.
What's all this shit?
Look, he's having a heart attack.
You never had some kind of illness in the game. They're adding some new thing.
I think it's anxiety.
But look, fake Sarah. That must have been the best shower ever.
Oh my god, can you imagine? Unless it was cold.
She's probably still like that too.
Oh,
What the heck is that?
what a weird gift.
Oh,
menstrual cup.
I don't understand.
Instead of like using pads or tampons, you can set a cup to catch the blood.
I didn't even know that existed.
Menstrual cup, it's called.
Oh.
And it's become really popular if saving the environment, because you don't have to keep keep using products.
I see.
So you just wash out and stick it back in.
Nice. This is cool. I like she's wearing what she wears in the game at this part.
That's cool.
The same jacket, kind of.
How does she know who wrote that? She just wandered across the street. Could be anyone. Who's Kevin?
Who's Sarah?
Sarah's Joel's daughter.
Is that the same Sarah?
I don't know.
Who's been cutting your hair?
World-class salons.
Let me get my scissors.
Oh, whoa, no.
Trim. I always like doing hair, though.
I'm sorry about your kids.
Just Kevin. Sarah was Joel's daughter.
Ah.
Well, maybe I shouldn't have said anything.
No, it's okay.
What you're doing with him.
Good.
But there are clearly things you don't know about Joel.
Oh, like how he used to kill people? I know about innocent ones. And Tommy did it too. Are you worried about him?
Tommy was following Joel. The way you are now.
Well, maybe I'm smarter than Tommy. No offense.
You're definitely smart. Would have made a hell of a lawyer. The only people who can betray us are the ones we trust. Now come on. Grab your super fucking eggplant coat.
That was a weird scene.
Yeah, I'm a friend of.
You didn't like it?
It just felt just weird.
Yeah, it felt a bit weird, didn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what was weird about it. Just felt, I don't know. Just
Didn't feel natural,
Yeah.
I think, for me. So it wasn't just me feeling that, man. This is cool.
Yeah? I see. I guess
Where the fuck is Joel?
No. There he is. Can't Tommy give him some shoes?
He probably is offered. Joel's just probably being stubborn.
Stubborn little brat, isn't he?
Hello.
Got
See?
some
I
shoes.
said I might find you here. Figured I'd save you the trouble.
Put shoes on the counter is bad luck.
Yeah.
Always was in our house.
I shouldn't have said what I said.
I was going to say I shouldn't have put it on the counter. It's bad.
I know you're happy for me.
He looks more like Luigi than Tommy.
I'm sorry.
Does he look like Joel's brother though? This Joel.
They don't even really look like brothers.
You off the hook or what?
This ride to the university, was it a suicide mission?
They could fully pass for Mario and Luigi.
Oh my god,
But-
that'd be so cool.
Funny thing is, he's played Mario in the little SNL skit. Have you seen that? You saw the
No, I didn't
clips.
see it, but I saw like roughly what it was.
Now seeing, I think his name is Gabriel Luna. Gabriel? I think it's Gabriel. But
Gabriel,
yeah, now
yeah,
now
Gabriel.
seeing him, they could probably be Mario and Luigi. Mario and Luigi are Italian, not
It's
not
me,
Hispanic.
Mario. Spanish version.
Spanish version.
She's in.
Ooh.
He's gonna think she's lying in it.
Why is it like he's gonna go kill Ellie? I'm not even listening to Joel.
You gotta be so careful who you tell with that shit, right?
If you can't trust your brother, you can't trust anyone.
I saw a man kill his own brother to save her while I just watched. And today I thought that dog was going to tear her apart because it smelled something on her. And all I did was stand there. I'm weak. Lately there are these moments where the fear comes up out of nowhere. My heart feels like it stopped.
So he has got anxiety then, like you said.
Yeah.
It's all I do. It's all I've ever done. It's failed. You want me to take her? I'm just going to get her killed, I know it. You're younger than me. You're still strong. You said it yourself. You'll come back. You have to take her.
Does he try and do this in the game?
You can kill anyone.
I'm not sure if it's the
Nothing
exact
really.
same reasons though that he's afraid. I don't think that's the reason he does.
It's the last thing I'll ever ask her. I'll take her out at dawn.
What's he gonna do? Sit and sip whiskey at the bar?
Just chill out.
Just chill and enjoy it.
In the game, if I remember correctly, when Joel tries to leave Ellie with Tommy, so Tommy goes and to take her, he doesn't like cry and say, "Oh, I'm afraid," and that. I think he says it's more like he's just be trying to be distant to Ellie. Like he doesn't want to get close to her. And I think because you have more time and they haven't had much time to build up, I feel like in this, because in the game you have all this time with Ellie.
You spend hours of gameplay.
Hours of gameplay. Don't forget, when you're playing, they're talking as well. So they're bouncing off each other while you're doing puzzles and stuff like that, while you're shooting bad guys. So there's so much rapport and relationship there. And then Joel was getting closer to Ellie. So then when he comes to this point, he's afraid. He is afraid that he's gonna do the same shit with Sarah again. But he doesn't cry or like pour it all out the way he did. It's like he's being macho about it.
Right.
He's like, just you take her, I'm done with her, all that kind of stuff. You know? But inside, you know, he's afraid of Sarah happening again. He's afraid of being too close to this little girl, having another daughter, you know.
But this fits his version of this show, right?
Yeah, this is
what
like
he's
the softer
doing here
Joel.
makes sense for this character. It
Yeah,
would make
yeah.
sense
I mean, he's
for the
done
game.
essentially the same thing, except Joel was hiding his reasons while
whereas
he's
split
poured it all out. Yeah.
Yeah, but that makes sense for the way he's playing Joel.
Yeah.
You know, it wouldn't make sense for you to playing Joel like hard-faced
I mean,
Joel.
to be fair, like throughout the previous episodes, he's been very like to himself, closed. If anything, he's even sometimes more closed off than the game Joel. So it's kind of weird that he poured it all out. I guess maybe he only feels comfortable to do that around his brother, so I can believe that.
Ellie's gonna be so pissed when she finds out.
Oh, in the game, she's fucking furious.
I can imagine.
I think I showed you the scene the other week. Remember? Do you remember that I sent you that scene where Ellie and Joel are arguing? And Ellie's actually wearing that jacket as well, that pink jacket. Come on, you remember. It's like they did like a split where it's showing you the remake of the game.
Yeah.
And they're having an argument. He's like, and she mentioned Sarah. Do you remember? And Joel's like,
don't mention. Yeah,
that's
I remember
the
that.
argument that you might see in this episode.
Right. Do you think, I don't think we're going to see it in this episode.
Maybe not. A lot happens before that argument, but I don't know if they'll cut that out. She knows.
She knows what?
Motherfucker's planning to leave me pregnant.
Typical man. No, I'm joking.
He's got to save the world, babe. With Ellie's.
Sorry, I can't raise your baby. I've got to go save the world. Doesn't quite have the same ring.
Is this really all they had to worry about? Boys, movies, deciding which shirt goes with which skirt.
She says all this in the game as well.
Does she?
Yeah.
I guess things like that would seem trivial, wouldn't they?
Why are you here? You know, I stood up for you today because I thought...
I made this decision for your own good. He knows the area better than I do.
Do you give a shit about me or not?
Of course I do.
Then what are you so afraid of? I'm not her, you know.
Oh, fuck. Shouldn't have
Maria
said
told me
that.
about Sarah.
No,
Should not have said that.
don't say another word.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everybody I have cared for has either died or left me.
Remember this? This is what I showed you. Do you remember it now?
Except
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
tell me that I'd be safe with somebody else, because the truth is, I would just be more scared.
That's exactly what she says.
She
Remember?
does. She says that word for word. I'm remembering now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember when you first mentioned it, but now I'm remembering.
You're not my daughter,
Yeah.
and I sure as hell ain't your dad.
Yeah, he says that as well, doesn't he?
Now come down.
Oh man, you know what? In the game, this bit is so much more intense and emotional. Like the things that what he just said, I'm not your dad, like because it's like it feels like he's been her dad through the whole thing. Here, I feel like we haven't had enough for this scene, if I'm honest. Maybe you feel like we have, but I don't feel like we've had enough of them.
Not compared to gameplay, because gameplay you can start again, you can go back to scenes, you can say things multiple times. So definitely not compared to gameplay.
Yeah. Like I feel like we needed to see those 3 months, kind of, you know? The 3 months that they skipped ahead. I know they skipped 3 months in the game as well, but there's so much before that that earns this scene. I feel like the show hasn't earned this scene, but that's my opinion. Give me the dislikes.
I understand why though, because you played the game.
And I know
If
how
you
it
haven't played
could
the
be.
game, then you might not feel this way.
Maybe.
But because you played the game and
Or-
you've experienced that bond.
But then again, it's showing this to someone that's never played the game. They might be like, why are they being so weird? I don't know. Maybe they might be like, they've known each other like...
And all they
only
do is bitch at each other.
All they do is bitch at each other. Well, I don't understand why they're so emotional about leaving each other. I don't know if someone that hasn't watched it will feel that way. It'd be interesting to know, but I don't know how you feel. Because you can't remember the game. How do you? Because you kind of know what they're supposed to be like. So you probably are putting that.
I know
in
they're
this.
supposed to be closer, aren't they?
Yeah.
A lot closer.
Yeah. So you're probably putting that behind this, which is helping you believe this scene more, right? Whereas you probably wouldn't have believed. I don't know. Maybe you would have loved this scene without seeing any of it.
I'll never know, right? You'll never know.
Still well acted scene though.
Of course, yeah.
Brilliantly acted, but I don't know if the show's earned this.
I wish there was more build up. Needed a couple more episodes.
Right now, the way I interpret this Ellie is that she's more upset that people keep leaving her, you know, or she's always alone, rather than she wants Joel, because she's still gonna have Tommy now. Like in the game, I felt like she wanted Joel, you know. In this, it feels like she's just tired of people leaving her, you know. They got the 90s coloured lights. I don't forget what my sister said, coloured lights are so 90s on Christmas trees. And ever since she said that, it's like, that's so true. Everyone had coloured lights in the 90s on their Christmas trees.
And the 80s.
Yeah, in the 80s. It's only now everyone just used the white.
Yeah, the gold twinkly lights.
Gold lights.
We had coloured lights on our Christmas tree.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, I was thinking about Sarah.
Oh my god, it feels like this episode's going on forever. Doesn't it?
Done it, yeah.
I mean, the other episodes felt long, but a lot was happening in that time. Even, it's weird, the story wasn't advancing, but a lot was happening. But the story wasn't advancing. Now I feel like the story's advancing, but not much is happening.
It's funny though, isn't it? It's starting to feel a tiny bit rushed. Huh? It's funny, like nothing's happening, but it's starting to feel a bit rushed at the same time. I feel like you needed more moments. Ironically, I think it needs more action. But what I mean by action is moments where they're both kind of like working together to like figure things out.
Yeah.
And to like get through obstacles. And I don't mean like video game style. I mean like...
Maybe you should have taught her to
teamwork. You need to see them do some teamwork. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're like, Joel, look out! Like, see team building, the way you can feel like, they're bad.
Maybe you should have taught her to hunt.
Yeah,
we would have seen a bonded moment there.
Yeah, I feel like we ain't seen them bond enough.
She should have been teaching her stuff, like how to do a fire, how to hunt an animal, how
all
to...
we really see is her being like snarky and him being like,
cold.
Shut up.
Yeah.
You know? They have a little bit of jokes here and there, but I think we needed like a fight scene where they're like proper working together like a team.
Yeah.
And that happens sometimes in the game.
Maybe we'll get that in a minute.
Maybe, but I feel like we needed that before, that big scene. Okay. Like you kind of want to be like, oh no, you guys can't split up, no, but you don't.
Yeah,
really...
you want to be sad, yeah.
Yeah, you don't feel like that though, do you?
No, you don't. You're like, oh, she's gonna stay with Tommy now. Cool.
Yeah.
Tommy will look after her.
Yeah.
You know, whereas we should be like, what? You can't leave Ellie behind.
Yeah, exactly. You two are a
leaving
team.
Ellie behind?
Exactly. I don't feel that.
I don't think that's the acting. I think that's the writing.
Oh yeah, that's definitely the writing. I think that these guys are pretty good at acting. Like I know, say what I say about Bella Ramsey, I still don't think she looks like a good Ellie, and I don't really think she does the comedic side of Ellie very well. But the emotional stuff, she's really good at. The emotional.
She is.
She's good at emotional acting.
I wouldn't want to leave this place if I was her, would you?
I know, right? Like, tell the firefighters to come here, doctors to come here and that.
Yeah, I know, right? I'd be like, my blood's more valuable, so you have to do what I say.
That is actually so true. But maybe they don't know about her. But,
yeah.
But I feel like
they do know about her because Marlene told them, right?
Yeah, so the doctor should come to here. Unless they can't get a message out to them. Like, that would make so much more sense. But I guess the equipment's all in that place, maybe, that's why.
She could play that to her advantage, but obviously she's a child.
I don't think this happened in the game where she goes off with Tommy, if I remember correctly. Fuck.
You mean Adam Driver from Wish?
Yeah. Oh wait, no, I remember now.
You deserve a choice. I still think you'd be better off with Tommy.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'd be like, at least give us 2 horses, so you've got 1 each.
Can I borrow that?
Yeah.
Because Maria took mine, you know.
I already said yes, Joel.
Why are they having a more emotional moment than Ellie and John?
I know, right?
And we've only just been introduced to this character.
Yeah, what's up with that? I think because they don't constantly bicker.
I mean, they had their moment, but
they only had
like...
one moment of bickering.
Yeah.
What's up?
I bet his wife is like, thank God they're fucking gone.
Wait, what happened? I thought she was meant to be going with Tommy. Did I miss something?
He gave her the choice and she said, let's go. He said to Ellie, you deserve a choice. And she chose Joel.
Oh, so Tommy's not going anymore?
No, Joel's taken her.
What the fuck? Really? Is that what happens? Do you know so much madness happens?
This is what happens in this version.
Like, basically, I think Ellie runs away.
Okay.
She runs away because she doesn't want to go with Tommy.
There's still time for that to happen.
But she's going with Joel, so she doesn't need to
But
run
she
away.
might run away from Joel.
She runs away and Joel has to like track her down. Tommy and Joel together go to find Ellie. And I think that's when that scene happens. When Ellie and Joel have that big fight.
Right, okay.
So that was really important because it's like she ran away, like, and that's like she's the golden
cure.
goose.
Yeah.
And she legged it out of there, and Tommy and Joel that's more scenes with Tommy and Joel together, and they fight, and they have to go get Ellie, and they're trying to track her down. All these bandits capture Ellie, and Ellie's trapped in a house, and Joe and Tommy have to go in the house and stuff and save her. And you might even get to see some of, if they'd done it in this, you'd have got to see some of Joel and Tommy's dark side that they were talking about. We've had to kill people, you know, because they obviously kill people in that bit to get to save Ellie, and they just cut that out and just made Ellie.
Don't have the time.
And they just made Ellie have the choice as if it was that easy. That's mad. That's mad that they cut that out.
Right.
I was waiting for her to run away.
Oh look! Remember I said you should teach how to hunt.
Rifle just...
Steady, nice and slow.
You gonna shoot this thing or get it pregnant? It isn't gonna work, it doesn't aim right. Dick.
Look at his shot. I wonder where they filmed this.
So the way they ran
Stunning,
Jackson
isn't it?
was that
We were called contractors.
the contractor. That's pretty cool.
Everybody loved contractors.
Don't know about that.
Still time to find out.
Still time to find out. The contractor.
Are they going to go to the school now? Yeah, it looks like it a little bit. Hogwarts.
Oh, the bighorns.
The school was mad in the game. Clickers everywhere.
Do you think we're going to see clickers now?
Probably, if they stick to the game.
This way.
Oh yeah, because this is where I think the Fireflies are.
But they're not there. Spoiler.
Spoilers.
In the game.
In the game.
Spoiling
yeah.
the game.
Yeah, this is just like the game where they walk through, they go on the horse through the school.
I remember walking through the horse on the school. I mean, walking through the school on a horse.
Sort of a dog.
I remember this.
I think it was just as much.
You have that rifle as well, don't you?
Yeah, you do. And Joe and Ellie are, like, proper bonding at this point in the game. Like, Joe was so tight, cold and everything that at this point he just opened up. And he was just like pouring his heart out to Ellie, talking about his past. I think he started talking about Sarah at this point.
That's well
and
cute.
I think Ellie says something, and then Joel goes quiet, and then Ellie's like, too much? And then he's like, yeah, too much.
Oh, maybe they'll do that.
But the thing is, he had to like chase after her and save her to understand. Like, so much happened for him to get to that point. In this, it was just like he changed his mind overnight. Nothing big happened for him to do that. Like, and that's what the story is.
When I was a kid, I wanted to be a singer.
Shut up.
Why is that funny?
You gotta sing something now.
No,
Come on now, I'm not gonna laugh.
you're already laughing.
Okay, true. Well, you're singing for me later. I'm gonna save the fucking world, man. That's the least you can do for me.
Fair enough.
Are those monkeys?
Must be from the old man.
Remember this bit? There was monkeys in the game as well.
First time seeing a monkey. I keep forgetting that she was born in the QZ. Z.
Firefly symbol.
I can see that they are getting closer, that they're trying to make them build a relationship.
This is what happened in the game too. They was having all that dialogue in the game at this point.
If that horse runs, he's just gonna disconnect from the tree straight away.
That horse could break the tree, break it off.
It's not, look, he's just...
Oh, that's not very.
Like he hasn't. Do you know what I mean? Like the horse is gonna be able to run. If he bolts, it's just gonna.
Damn, I don't get how they make it look just like the game.
That is intense.
That's the best part of this show. The backgrounds, they get it so perfect.
They must study it, or they must have a consultant that tells them, like, you know, piece by piece, what's got to go where.
Damn, that hallway looks big, doesn't it, for his high school? What was it?
I
So
don't know what
this is
this
a uni,
is.
isn't it? A college.
Oh, fuck that.
We might actually see some Ellie and Joel working together. Maybe not this episode, but the
I don't
next
think
one.
this episode.
Not this episode, but the next one might see them working together, trying to be a team.
This is probably going to end with, I don't know, cliffhanger.
Probably. There's a floor, I think, in this level, where there's like clickers everywhere, and you just have to sneak. You remember they're blind, so you have to be super quiet. And there's glass broken over.
Oh my god, it's just a monkey. This bit reminds me of Jumanji.
Jumanji, I was just about to say Jumanji.
Jumanji.
It's probably the CGI, the bad CGI.
No fireflies either. Maybe in all that research they turned into fucking monkeys. That's where they went.
All the pins lead there. Maybe getting ahead of the weather. Better facilities.
Oh yeah.
This isn't going to end well for them, is it?
If things go how I expect them to go, Ellie's got a lot of stuff to do after this.
Joe!
Oh, fuck. Joe ain't having any of it. Oh, fuck.
But yeah. Wow, is that how they did it?
Don't pull out, don't pull out.
Joe! Get on the horse!
Oh, why did he pull it out? You never pull it out.
I think that's why they did it deliberately, didn't they? Why do they keep doing that? They attack people, and then one of their teammates die. They get upset.
It's like, we don't come at him.
You're attacking people. What do you
Oh,
expect?
Joe doesn't look very well.
Joe, no, shit!
Oh, Joe, why did you take it out? You're better off just leaving it in there.
Joe, open your eyes. Open your eyes. Joe, you gotta get up.
I always say that to you, don't I? Never, ever, ever, ever.
I think the writers knew that as well. They wanted them to take it out for this story.
It's gonna end here, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember what happens. I can't remember how he gets.
Well, after this, you got to play as Ellie. But my god, they made that so. I don't want to say shit, but they made it so like simple. In the game, when that happens to him, it's mad.
What's she gonna do now?
It's alright. Alright episode.
That was getting good towards the end, wasn't it?
Yeah.
About to see some action. About to see a fight.
Doesn't it look just like it?
It does. It's really good. Hey, that doesn't happen in the game.
In the show.
In the show.
See, look at this big fight they're having. They didn't even shoot a gun in there.
I guess they didn't have time to do the whole. Why is there a tree growing in the middle?
Because it's just been overgrown, isn't it?
Would a tree grow that quickly? I thought it takes hundreds of years for a tree to grow.
Does it take hundreds of years? Maybe they were already growing it or something.
You were gonna fast forward it.
It's pretty much this bit now. Look at all this.
Oh, they could have easily done this scene.
Exactly.
When they were upstairs with the monkeys, this could have easily happened.
Yeah. More dramatic, isn't it?
I guess they thought he wouldn't survive that.
Oh.
Like, if they did something like that in the TV show.
He wouldn't be able to, especially bleeding out that much.
How much he's already lost like 4 pints.
Yeah, they wouldn't have to have that much blood. That's way too much. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's wearing exactly the same as she was wearing.
What?
That's cool, isn't it?
Oh man. Joel?
She lifts him off of it, doesn't she?
I need you to pull.
See, in this one, he had no choice but to.
Yeah.
Shouldn't he cauterize that? Would that just kill him from the pain, or couldn't he just? Couldn't they burn like the hole?
Depends what's hit on the way in. You know, they could
Internal
probably stop
bleeding.
the hole. You can block the holes from either end, but it depends what's hit in between.
bleeding,
Yeah. You know. Yeah, you could cauterize
It's
the
got to be better
wound.
than bleeding out, though.
Yeah, but you bleed internally.
If he's bleeding internally, he's fucked either way, isn't
Well, he's probably bleeding internally from the show stab because he pulled it out. If he'd left it in there, he might have been alright.
he? Yeah, because
Not alright.
He didn't go all the way through.
Exactly.
Yeah. TV show Joe will be get fucked.
It's really funny. I don't remember any of this, but when you show it to me, I remember it. Isn't that so weird how your brain does that shit?
Yeah, no.
I see
See, look how epical that is, man. Anyway, whatever. The show just did a simple little quick thing.
They could have done him falling off the glass thing, but I don't think they could have done the
He doesn't need to have that. The whole like.
No, he doesn't need to have that, but they could have shown the
He
fight.
could have just fell on glass. Simple as that, right?
Well, they could have definitely shown the fight with him trying to him getting strangled and all that.
Yeah, and then the bit where he's like trying to escape while they're shooting and he's injured. It's so dramatic. But anyway, TV show. All right, that's our reaction. That's our reaction to episode 6. The Last of Us, that's our thoughts. Let us know what you guys think in the comments below. If you'd like to, please give us a like, subscribe, hit notification bells for notifications, and we'll see you on episode 7. Thanks for watching.
See you on Monday.